So, do you have any questions about the syllabus?
I think so.
Okay, what is your question?
What will we be doing in this class?
I just explained that.
I came in late.
Well, this class is 4D design and we will focus on the element of time as a design element.
Do I need to take this class?
Yes, students that are interested in concentrating in computer graphics and animation are particularly suited for this class, but studio concentration students will benefit as well. This course will introduce you to dynamic design, where you will need to think about the arc of a story, how to storyboard, the pipeline of a project, managing project assets, editing for clarity and editing for time, the use of sound and music, interactive elements, and the creation of an e-portfolio.
Really?
Some of the materials from the 2D design course will be used again in this class.
I didn't buy any materials last semester.
Well, since this class has a focus on learning through material output, rather than other lecture courses, where your acquired knowledge might be assessed in a written test, you must buy the required materials.
I do?
Yes. You need pencils and paper for character development. You need those, and then a black pen for your storyboards. Then you will need the watercolors for the scene backgrounds.
How much will that cost?
Around $100.
What?
Your supplies cost around $100.
Really?
For next class, I'll expect you to show up on time. I make a general statement at the beginning to help everyone understand our project for the day.
Is it okay for me to leave early?
You will see in the syllabus the section on my attendance policy. I expect you to show up on time and stay the full length of the class. While I expect you to attend every class, I will not take points off your final grade until you miss 3 classes. Students that miss 3 classes will lose 5% of their overall grade. If you miss 4 classes, you will lose 15%. If you miss 5 classes, you will lose 30%. I hope you will attend every class.
I have to come to class?
Yes, I think of it as your participation in the learning. As a class, if we start on time and fully participate, our final portfolio will most likely be better.
Students steal my ideas. I like to come in about 30 minutes after everyone else has started, so they don't steal my ideas.
Missing the most important part of the class is not a good idea. Missing class is considered partial attendance. Missing the beginning of 3 classes equal 1 class attendance. The same goes for leaving early.
That's not fair.
It is fair. And it will help develop a structure of routine that will be expected of you in internships and, hopefully, later in the career world.
And then I will get an A in this class.
Having your supplies and attending this class alone do not constitute excellence. It is possible to have your portfolio evaluated as excelling, but your preparation and execution must be consistently excellent.
I always get A's in my art classes.
I hope your portfolio is excellent, and I will work with you to that end.
I get A's because art is subjective. No one knows if art is right or wrong. Everyone can be right in art class. It's not like other classes.
Here at the university, it is assessed like other classes. I have particular expectations. These expectations are in line with future learning and the skills and outcomes that will prepare you for graduate school and the professional world.
Why can't students just pay all the tuition for all 4 years and get the degree? The degree is all I need. I'm not sure what this class is yet, but I think I don't need it.
In my experience, the portfolio has been the most important aspect of me getting into an exhibition or getting a job.
You are sure?
I have been in over 100 exhibitions and have been promoted to the highest level as a teacher at this university. You can trust me on this issue.
I got an A last semester. No one was hard on me like you are. It was a fun class.
It is my experience that many of the students I pushed did better in other classes and later went further in art. I have several emails from students thanking me. Would you like to see them?
Not really. Did they get A's?
Not all of them.
So I have to shell out $100, come to class, and let you decide if my work is any good or not?
You need your supplies and need to attend class, but I bet you will see the difference between average work and excellent work very soon. You need to realize that in this profession, average art doesn't open doors for you. You need to strive for excellence. A grade of a C equals an EFF in this line of work.
What?
And there is the potential to have fun in here too. The most important result, however, for me as the instructor is to help you cultivate a passion for your own portfolio. Such a passion that you end up losing track of time at night working on your projects.
We have homework?
Every week there will be projects. We'll start out easy so no one gets left behind. But I'll monitor everyone's pace and keep us on a steady track towards bigger projects.
Every week we have an assignment?
Actually, there will be several assignments a week. For example, I'll have professional examples for you to critique.
Critique.
Critique. It's a process of discussing the success of an artwork.
Critique.
Critique. Generally, there are 4 steps: observation, analysis, interpretation, and evaluation.
That does not sound fun. My last art class was fun.
This is a fundamental skill that will help you in several areas of school and in your profession.
I just like to look at art. It's visual and everything.
The critique is an important communication skill. It begins with objective comments and ends with subjective ideas.
Some art is just a scam. Like Jackson Pollock. Anyone can throw paint.
I'm happy that you know about Jackson Pollock.
I know lots of artists. Jackson Pollock, Andy Warhol, Norman Rockwell, Vincent van Gogh, my high school art teacher. Did I already say Jackson Pollock?
Jackson Pollock makes paintings. Sometimes they are large and the marks show that the paint was applied by dripping it rather than applying it with a brush. I feel like I can walk into his paintings because they are so big. They extend beyond my peripheral view. In a way, they are immersive. I believe he wants us to float inside these environments. In my opinion, his paintings are rich ambient textures.
So it's not a scam?
No.
So, someone taught him in school to splash paint?
Not exactly. One of his teachers was Thomas Hart Benton. I believe Benton encouraged Pollock to paint. Pollock made many paintings. He discussed art with his friends. I believe Pollock had a passion for art. It was brave for him to do something new.
Yeah, but you really can't critique his work.
Actually, I did just a few seconds ago. I said, sometimes they are large. Thoughts and observation. And the marks show that the paint was applied by dripping it rather than applying it with a brush. That is an analysis. I feel like I can walk into his paintings because they are so big. They extend beyond my peripheral view. In a way, they are immersive. I believe he wants us to float inside these environments. That was an interpretation. His paintings are rich ambient textures. That was the final evaluation. A critique is fairly easy once you learn how.
You like Pollock's paintings?
Not really, but I can discuss them with others intelligently. I'd like you to be able to do the same. Any other questions? Okay, see you next class.